absolutely gelled and loved being in those sorts of cauldron of fear, noise, competitiveness with your mates and your team around you.
A moment that changed everything. It all started at an event the royal family had planned for months. Prince William and Kate Middleton, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, arrived with their 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, dressed to perfection as always. The focus of the day was supposed to be the family's unity and charm. But as cameras rolled and spectators lined up, something unexpected about Princess Charlotte caught everyone's attention, and it left her parents visibly emotional. What exactly happened that caused such a reaction? The day had begun like any other royal outing, with the family stepping out at a public engagement held at Windsor Castle. It was one of those sunny mornings when the royal family members seemed to embody grace and tradition. As Charlotte stepped out of the car alongside her brothers, the crowds erupted into cheers. At first, the princess seemed her usual composed self, waving politely as she walked in step with her parents. But as they approached the main venue, something changed in Charlotte's demeanor. Charlotte, known for her confidence and poise even at her young age, suddenly took on a different energy. Her usual calm gave way to an unexpected charisma. In a way that was at the time unlike her, she started interacting with the crowd to the amazement of the royal aides. Prince George, on the other hand, maintained his reserved composure, while Charlotte appeared to step into a new role, engaging with fans like a seasoned royal. Subsequently, in other outings, it was no longer just the waves or the polite smiles. She would talk to the people, asking questions, and, as Prince William would later reveal, even cracking small jokes that delighted onlookers. Those who saw these described her as effortlessly charming, as she steals the spotlight without hesitation. For Kate Middleton, watching her daughter's transformation must have been a proud moment. But onlookers couldn't help but notice how emotional she looked as Charlotte interacted with the crowd. Multiple sources revealed that Kate, who was known for her composure, was seen getting visibly emotional at a public event where Princess Charlotte's maturity and caring gesture came into the picture. Prince William, too, had reportedly been said to be taken aback by these acts by his daughter, with a look of awe mixed with pride. Observers whispered that it was as if the couple realized they were witnessing the emergence of a future star in the royal family. Many clips of Charlotte's charisma have many times been shared on social media. Her ability to connect with people effortlessly is now a public sensation. In fact, some people have compared her to the late Princess Diana, who was also known for her ability to connect effortlessly with the public. Others noted how her gestures and expressions mirrored her father's when he was her age. The public fascination with the young princess seemed to continue to grow, and royal experts have, as a result, begun to speculate about the kind of role she might play in the family's future. For the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, however, these emotional roller coasters seem to reflect something deeper. Keep watching as we take you through what these might be. Princess Charlotte's education and early years in school. Princess Charlotte's education plays an important role in shaping some of the positive traits she exudes. The schools she attends provide nurturing environments where Charlotte could explore her interests and build strong social skills. Her parents, Prince William and Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, have always prioritized their children's education. The young Princess Charlotte was no exception. This explains why in January 2018, at just 2 years old, the young princess started attending Wilcox Nursery School in Kensington in London. The nursery is one known for its excellent reputation and focus on providing a warm, nurturing environment. Located close to the family's home in Kensington Palace, the school helped Charlotte ease into her first educational experiences. Charlotte's parents shared adorable photos of this first day, taken by the Duchess herself. She was dressed in a burgundy coat, matching shoes, and a pink scarf, capturing hearts around the world. Charlotte's time at Wilcox Nursery was said to be filled with joy and curiosity. The nursery emphasized creativity, with activities like arts, crafts, and singing, which suited Charlotte's playful personality. From the positive traits she now exudes, there is no doubt that these opportunities that her school offer are important for her. They have helped in her growth. For instance, her participation in activities like arts, drama, and sports helped her to express herself and develop a sense of teamwork. However, that wasn't the only school the young princess has attended. In September 2019, Charlotte joined her older brother, Prince George, at Thomas's Battersea, a prestigious private school in southwest London. The school, known for its motto, "Be Kind," emphasizes kindness, creativity, and inclusivity. Charlotte's first day was a remarkable moment, and photographs showed her arriving hand in hand with her parents and George. Dressed in her neat school uniform, Charlotte charmed onlookers with her cheerful wave and smile. At Thomas's Battersea, Charlotte thrived. The curriculum offered a broad range of subjects, including French, ballet, art, and drama, alongside traditional academics like reading, writing, and math, all which the princess needs as she prepares herself for the responsibilities that comes with being a member of the royal family. Also, the focus on kindness at Thomas's Battersea likely influenced her polite and friendly demeanor, which royal watchers often praise. It has also been reported that teachers have described her as friendly because she interacted well with her peers. What is more, it's also noted that she is enthusiastic and actively participates in class. These are in addition to her love for sports, particularly gymnastics, which she is said to be competitive in, much like her mother. Despite the royal status of Charlotte and her siblings, insiders reveal that they are treated no differently than their peers once they enter the school gates. Charlotte's classmates reportedly called her by her full name, Charlotte Cambridge, and she enjoyed birthday parties and playdates like her peers. This balance of normalcy and royal upbringing has allowed Charlotte to develop some of her strong, grounded personality. Her early years in school set a solid foundation for the future, showing her intelligence, charm, and ability to connect with others. These experiences will undoubtedly shape her role in the royal family as she grows. Keep watching as we dive into some of her roles as the second child of her parents. Princess Charlotte's role as the second child of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Princess Charlotte's story is particularly interesting because of her uniqueness. She was born on May 2, 2015, and is the second child of Prince William and Kate Middleton, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. When she was born, many people were excited to see her as the first daughter of the couple. She was a younger sister to Prince George, who was already in the spotlight as the future king. Princess Charlotte is third in line to the succession to the British throne, after her father and elder brother, Prince George. For that reason, she has an important but slightly different role in the royal family compared to her sibling. George's role as the next king was clear. Charlotte's role, on the other hand, is a little less defined, and that makes her part in the royal family even more fascinating. Growing up, Charlotte has enjoyed a more relaxed upbringing compared to George. Unlike her brother, who is the heir to the throne and more often in the public eye, Charlotte's life had been a little more private. Her parents, William and Kate, have worked hard to give their children a normal private life, even though they are in the royal family. This has meant that Charlotte has been seen with her family at important events like royal weddings, the annual Trooping the Color, and public holidays. But for the most part, she has spent time away from the spotlight. Charlotte's role as the second child also means that her future in the royal family is different. However, being a royal family member means she might take on charitable work and attend official events as she grows older. Some reports have also mentioned that she nurtures a personal dream of becoming a nurse. Either way, just like her parents, Charlotte could become an ambassador for different causes, carrying out royal duties and supporting her family's work. Charlotte also has the opportunity to set an example as a young girl in the royal family. She can inspire others with her personality and choices, whether it's through her fashion or the way she interacts with others at royal events. Even though she is only third in line to the throne, her role is still very important in shaping the image of the modern royal family. As the second child, she shares a special bond with her older brother, George. While George may be the more famous sibling, both members of the royal family have shown moments of affection and camaraderie, whether it's during public appearances or family outings. This sibling relationship is a part of what makes Charlotte's role in the royal family even more meaningful. She helps to balance the family, and her personality brings warmth to the royal family. She might even take on more responsibilities as she gets older. For the aforementioned reasons, Charlotte's role as the second child of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge is a special one. Her place as the second child allows her to bring a unique energy to the royal family, one that reflects both tradition and a more modern approach to royal life. That's not all about the young princess. Princess Charlotte's special bond with Queen Elizabeth II. From a young age, Princess Charlotte has shared a special and cherished relationship with her great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II. Many close to the royal family often mention this connection, noting how Queen Elizabeth held a soft spot for her great-granddaughter. As the only daughter of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, Charlotte naturally attracted attention within the royal family. But her bond with the Queen stood out in a particularly heartwarming way. This bond between them became evident during family gatherings and public events, for example, during Christmas celebrations at Sandringham. In fact, because of this bond and closeness of the Queen to the young princess, an observer has noted how similar the Queen and Charlotte have become, saying that the older Princess Charlotte is getting the more she is becoming more like Queen Elizabeth. What is more, other reports from royal insiders have revealed that the Queen would take time to personally choose Christmas gifts for Charlotte, ensuring that they were thoughtful and tailored to the young princess's interests. One of the most memorable instances of their connection was during the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Charlotte, seated close to the Queen, was often spotted engaging in quiet conversations with her great-grandmother. Observers noted how the Queen would lean in to listen to Charlotte, smiling warmly as they shared moments together. These interactions, caught on camera, quickly went viral, capturing the hearts of royal fans worldwide. Also, Queen Elizabeth reportedly enjoyed Charlotte's lively personality and often remarked on how she reminded her of Princess Anne, her own daughter, in her younger years. Like Anne, Charlotte displayed a natural confidence and a willingness to speak her mind, traits the Queen admired. This resemblance was not just in character, but also in her approach to royal duties. There are, however, those who believe that Princess Charlotte has a greater chance of becoming queen than Princess Anne ever did. Behind the scenes, the Queen was said to enjoy Charlotte's company during her visits to Balmoral Castle, the royal family's Scottish estate. These visits provided an opportunity for Charlotte to spend time with her great-grandmother, away from the public eye. It was during these private moments that the Queen reportedly shared stories from her youth, recounting tales of her own childhood adventures with her sister, Princess Margaret. Charlotte, known for her curiosity, would often ask questions, eager to learn more about her great-grandmother's experiences. The Queen's affection for Charlotte was also reflected in subtle yet meaningful ways. For instance, when the Queen hosted tea parties for her great-grandchildren, Charlotte was often seated beside her. This seating arrangement was seen as a mark of the Queen's fondness for Charlotte. Additionally, the Queen ensured that Charlotte had a role in major royal events. During the annual Trooping the Colour, for example, Charlotte was always positioned prominently alongside her family, showcasing her growing importance in the royal family. The young princess's place in the Queen's heart was further highlighted during her 6th birthday in 2021. The Queen personally selected a gift, a rare pony from the royal stables, for Charlotte, knowing her love for animals. This gesture not only delighted Charlotte, but also strengthened the bond between them. The bond between Charlotte and Queen Elizabeth was not just one of affection, but also one of guidance. The Queen saw in Charlotte a potential future leader within the royal family. While Charlotte's path seems unlikely to eventually end at ascending the throne, there's no doubt that the Queen believed that Charlotte would play a key role in supporting her siblings and upholding the family's values. Their connection was evident during the Queen's state funeral in September 2022. Even as a young girl, Charlotte showed composure, standing alongside her family as they honored the late monarch. Her poise and maturity during such a solemn occasion reflected the deep respect she held for her great-grandmother. Many observers remarked on how Charlotte seemed to carry herself with a sense of duty and grace, qualities she likely learned from the Queen herself. Queen Elizabeth II's passing marked the end of an era, and her relationship with Charlotte remained one major aspect of the princess's growth. But it wasn't just the Queen that impacted Princess Charlotte's growth. Apart from the late Queen Elizabeth II, Princess Charlotte has many other inspiring women in the royal family to look up to. These include her mother, Kate Middleton, and her cousin, Lady Louise Windsor, whom she learns from. A royal expert has once said that these strong female role models have helped her become a confident young girl. Learning from these people at a young age, she has grown to a point where not only news outlets, but also social media platforms always have something to say about some of the things she does, which are sometimes way above her age. She has become a young woman greatly adored by the public, and each display of hers takes the fascination to a whole new level. But as public interest grows, So does curiosity about how her family would respond to her continuous rise in the spotlight. Behind palace doors, William and Kate have been said to be both thrilled and concerned. According to reports and insights from those close to the royal family, the couple often maintain a normal family dynamic, despite the princess's royal status. They talk about her individuality and personality when discussing her behind closed doors. The attention Charlotte was receiving reminded many of Princess Diana's own journey in the public eye, a comparison that carried both admiration and caution. Sources close to the family suggested that the couple spent hours discussing how to manage this new chapter in Charlotte's life. They knew the charm she often displayed wasn't something that could be taught. It was innate. However, they also understood the pressures of royal life and how such attention could affect a young child. Princess Charlotte is often seen as a fashionable and confident young royal, garnering positive attention from the media and public. And speaking of being fashionable, keep watching as we explore how much impact the princess has on fashion. The Charlotte effect. Princess Charlotte influences what people buy, especially clothes. This started when she was a baby. Yes, when she was a baby. On the day she was introduced to the world, she was wrapped in a white shawl by G.H. Hurt & Son. After that appearance, the company sold thousands of shawls in just hours, even doubling production to meet demand. This was the first sign that anything linked to her could create huge interest and sales. As Charlotte grew, her outfits, usually chosen by her mother Catherine, became popular. Unlike high-end designer clothes, Charlotte's outfits are often from affordable brands. This made it easy for parents to buy the same items for their children. For example, she once wore a pink cardigan by Amaya Kids. As a result, the piece sold out almost immediately. Similarly, a floral dress she wore for her 6th birthday also caused a sales boom, with the designer saying it was exciting to see her wearing it. Beyond that, experts have said that she's worth billions to the UK economy. A report estimated her influence at $3.86 billion, which is more than her older brother, Prince George, whose influence was valued at $3 billion. Even though George has his own influence, especially on toys and school-related items, Charlotte's appeal is broader and more visible. The Charlotte effect became popular as people noticed how often her appearances led to sold-out products. It's similar to the Kate effect, named after her mother, Catherine, who also boosts sales with her style. But Charlotte's influence is especially unique because it started when she was a baby and has continued to grow. Her clothing choices, often shared in photos on social media or in news outlets, always spark interest. It makes parents buy the same items for their kids, linking them to royalty in a small, affordable way. That's not all. Because of the princess's influence, some companies market their items as fit for a princess, knowing it will attract buyers. Since Charlotte's outfits are often affordable, they make royal fashion accessible, which increases her influence even more. Although the Charlotte effect is part of a bigger trend, given the fact that the royal family has always shaped what people buy, from clothes to toys. Charlotte stands out because her style is both attainable and widely admired. As she grows older, experts expect her influence to increase. Like her mother, she is likely to become a full fashion icon. Designers and brands will continue to benefit from her choices. What do you think about Princess Charlotte's incredible transformation? Do you believe she's already carving out a unique role in the royal family? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the following video shown on your screen. You will enjoy it.